Montgomery Street Lane, tucked beside the top end of Leith Walk, aims to act as a new focal point for companies that are addressing social challenges. It mirrors an operating model already rolled out in countries such as Sweden. So how does this translate to Scotland?
The part of the lane as a space has been operating for about 2 years now, but I think it was about 18 months ago that the group of founding partners that we've got today started getting together to talk about what more could we do with it. There was already a bit of office space here, a bit of shared space, but I think people could already see that there was much more potential for the space, and also a need in Edinburgh for a network and a space where social enterprises, charities, social businesses could come together and find the support that they needed.
So the conversation started between Challenges Group, Project Scotland, latterly Volunteering Matters and First Port around actually who would be interested in coming to be here, to be based here as a real starting point. First Port had a nice opportunity that we were able to move quite quickly, so we moved in December, and although the idea had taken shape from then, it's really since being in and the organisation's been in situ that the culture and what we're trying to achieve is kind of come to life.
But with that presumed concept of a company having to be operating for so-called social challenges, is there a chance of having to turn people away?
We've not had to do that, where we've not had to say, I don't think this is for you. Mm-hmm. And what we're trying to create is a really inclusive space, and for it not to be that everyone has to be here to be supporting people of the types of people we're trying to, or the types of businesses we're trying to support. So it's not either you're based here and you're doing this, or you're not and you're doing something different, but it's more a kind of a really inclusive, welcoming approach where everyone who wants to kind of be part of this, whether you're physically located here, whether you support what we're doing, whatever that might be, I feel like there's a role for everyone. We're not precious, we're not kind of protective about it. We want to be working in collaboration and partnership with as many organisations as we can, and if people choose differently, then that's okay too. It's not, we're not saying this is the only way it should be done, we're just saying this is what we're doing. We're keen to work with as many people as we possibly can. If you want to be part of that, great, and if not, then I think that's okay too.
We're not just wanting to work with traditional charities and social enterprises, but also recognising that the agenda is evolving a lot and evolving pretty fast, and different types of businesses are becoming more interested in how they can have a social purpose and have a positive social impact. So things like B Corps, for example, we're doing a lot of work with the kind of growing B Corp community in Scotland as well. Some of the question around, I guess, vetting and criteria, some of the particular programs that we offer will have specific criteria, so those will only be open to social enterprises or charities, or will have their own specific criteria, but I guess the network and the ecosystem that we're trying to create here goes a lot broader than that.
The Hub will hope that as social conscious charities and organisations gather at Montgomery Street Lane, that broad ecosystem will flourish. Ian McNally, That's TV.